Hi everybody, Carmen here for our virtual warehouse sale. So today I'm going to take you through all of the different specials we have because we are hosting a warehouse sale. So first of all, why do we even have a warehouse sale? Well, what happens in reality is we get a lot of extra machines that are open box machines, education model machines, pre-owned machines throughout the year. We get extra notions. We just get some stuff that clog up my warehouse. And do you know what happens in the summer? We get a lot of new product. In the summer is when our vendors release new machines, new notions, all sorts of great new stuff that, of course, I want to order and then fill my warehouse with. But right now, I need you to help me solve my problem, which I had too much stuff in my warehouse. And so what we did is we went through the entire warehouse and pulled out all sorts of different things that we have heavily reduced prices on. So this is sewing machines, sergers, longarm quilting systems, sewing furniture, lots of notions, accessories, tools, all sorts of great stuff. So today what I'm going to do is show you some of the things I'm most excited about and give you a little bit of a sneak peek. So everything that I am talking about today, you can come in, all of the machines, you can order at any one of my store locations. You can order through our 800 number. But most of these machines, the price is too low for me to tell you about what the price actually is because it is less than the internet pricing. It is a special price. And most of these machines, all of these machines you can pick up at any one of my store locations. And we have 11 locations in Western Washington, or 10 locations in Western Washington and 1 location in Eastern Washington. So we're really all over Washington State. And if you don't live locally to one of those stores, many of these machines we can also ship to you anywhere in the US. So lots of great stuff happening here. So if anything that I'm talking about, particularly when we get to the notion sections, because I do have some notions that you can just click and buy right on the website at special amazing warehouse sale pricing. If you go to our homepage, there is a banner across the top that says warehouse sale, and you can click it and it will go to the landing page where the notions are. And finally, maybe not finally, but the other big thing to note is tomorrow, Saturday, June 6th, we are hosting a one-day warehouse sale here in Tukwila. It will be in this very room. So if you live locally at all, you're going to want to come down because it's a little bit of a sneak peek of all of the things you're going to see because we have way more notions and accessories and tons of fabric and things here that just have to be shopped in person because they're onesie, twosies. The machines, though, if you've been thinking about getting a new sewing machine, now is the time because I have some great prices. So first, maybe we can take a peek at some of the sergers. So we have excellent deals on like the Baby Lock Triumph. This is Baby Lock's top selling serger, big, beautiful platform. It does 2, 3, 4 thread overedge. It does cover stitch. It does all sorts of beautiful decorative stitches. It does a ton of amazing things. And the most importantly, it's air threading. We have tons of different beautiful air threading machines at lower than internet prices. And the reason why we have such a good deal on them is they are education model machines. We use them at a recent event. So we opened them up, we use them for the event, and we put them back in their boxes. They come with a new machine warranty, but I have extras of them and I would love to find a good home for them. So we have the Baby Lock Triumph serger. We have the Baby Lock Applaud. The Applaud is a decorative cover hem serger. It is really amazing. For those of you that may already have a Triumph, it is a great addition because it can just do all of these really cool decorative cover hem stitches. And I have a great price on that. Once again, it is so low, I can't tell you the price because we did a class. And so I have some extra education models of this machine available at extra low pricing, lower than the internet. Next up, of course, we have the Baby Lock Celebrate. This is Baby Lock's first machine that does air threading. So the air threading is what makes a serger incredibly easy to use. I'd highly recommend if you don't have a serger or if you have a serger that's super hard to use, it's probably because it's hard to get to those loopers and you need an air threader because it just thread those whoosh for you and it's so much easier. So the Celebrate, I have an amazing deal on the Celebrate. This is a great 2, 3, 4 thread over edge serger. Awesome deal. And Baby Lock, as we know, has been making sergers for a long time and they do an excellent job. But we also have some Bernina sergers that we use at a recent education event. They're behind here. We also have some great deals on the Bernina L460 serger. We have deals on the Burnett 62. We have deals on tons of different sergers. If you've been thinking about a serger, I might not have talked about it, but maybe you've been thinking about a specific model, call one of my store locations, because all of our ed models, our recertified machines, our pre-owned machines, all of those are at extra low prices for this entire weekend starting today. So you can call any store location and they can give you the pricing. We can send one of these machines to that store for you to pick up if you can't come here to Tukwila. Or if you don't live locally, a lot of these machines I can just ship to your door. And guess what? It is free freight right now. It's free freight on any of our orders right now, no matter how small. So if something piques your interest, put it in your cart and order it, and we will get it shipped to you next week. Okay, next let's talk about sewing machines. So we have great deals on all sorts of different machines. Like here's the Baby Lock Accomplish. This is a high speed quilting machine. Great deal on this guy, lower than the internet. We have great deals on some different pre-owned machines. I have some Bernina pre-owned machines. We still have some of the Pfaff machines in stock. We have 1 or 2 of those left, which is pretty amazing. Over here, I have some great deals on education model Burnett's. Burnett's are a great machine. They have a built-in, the B77 and B79 have a built-in feeding system, which is amazing. So it holds your fabric together like this. And great deals on these machines. And these are pre-owned or education model machines. So you can sort of see here in the room, let's just sort of pan the room. So you can see we have some deals on the multi-needle machines, or this is a single needle, but in that chassis. We have deals on the Janome machines, right? We have some pre-owned machines. We have some education model Janome machines. Like, I don't think I see it out here, but we have a great deal on the Janome M8 education model. If you've been thinking about one of those machines, we have a pre-owned M17. We also have a whole bunch of great, the Brilliant is one of my favorite machines because it offers so much for your dollar, right? You have straight stitches, zigzags, hemming stitches, all sorts of beautiful decorative stitches. And it has needle up and down. It has that start stop button. It has thread cutters. And I have some classroom models, education program machines on this guy that are a great deal. So you're not going to want to miss that. I have some other Baby Locks. I've got a great deal on an Allegro, on a Jazz. And the Allegro and Jazz are those machines that have the really big chassis here, right? This is huge. Look at all of that space. I want to say that it's 12 inches. Did you hear me? 12 inches, that's so much space. Most of our other machines, 10 inches is about as big as they get. We have a couple really big machines that get to 11, but this guy is 12 inches. So if the Allegro and the Jazz, if you've been having a hard time getting all that fabric in there, great deal on those machines. And then let's not forget about the Pfaff machines, because we also have some beautiful different Pfaff machines here. We can sort of sneak around here. Lots of beautiful Pfaff machines at great prices. So you are not going to want to miss this. Come to Tukwila Saturday, June 6th. And take home the machine of your dreams at a great price. If you don't live locally, give us a call at our 800 or chat us. Emily's awesome. She will respond right back to you. She has all of this pricing, and many of these machines we could ship to you. Or you could pick up one of these machines at one of our store locations. Just call your local store. So I have a couple other things behind me to talk about. But first, I think, should we talk about some notions? Who wants to see notions? I know notions are super fun. And you know what happens with notions is we order stuff into the warehouse, and sometimes we just order too much. Like I get excited, or Reva and I get excited, and then we just buy a whole bunch of too much of things, or it's no longer available from the vendor, that it just sits in the warehouse because the stores don't know. So we have great deals on notions, and this whole room is like packed with lots of different things. But I have a couple of different things here that these are on the website. And they're only available for the stock that's available on the website, if that makes sense. You just need to order it on the website. And there will be a couple of each of these here in Tukwila tomorrow as well. But they're on the website. So if it says that there's no more available, it's because they sold out, right? I do have a limited quantity of these because they are such a good deal. So why don't you can see I have a whole table of things. Why don't we kick it off here with this thread set? This is the Baby Lock Metler thread set. It is 64 spools of regular sewing thread, and you can see we have all the thread. It's all broken in here by color waves, right? So that was orange, there was yellow, Here we have green, but it's really cute. You get 64 spools of like every color you might ever imagine that you would want. This guy was normally $225, and right now it's only $79.99. And you get this entire 10, and it ships for free to your house of all of this really beautiful Metler thread. Okay, another great thread that I have is this guy right here. This is the Floriani 100. I have it upside down. Maybe I should flip it around. The Floriani 120 spool thread set. That is a ton of thread. It is like a rainbow of colors. And when you are doing embroidery, what do you want? You want a rainbow, right? You want your own color crayon set. So that way you can make that flower exactly the color you want with the shading in the petals and the shading in the leaves, all that good stuff. And that's what you can do when you have like a whole selection of all of the different colors. This guy is normally $7.66, and it's on sale for only $3.99. So that is a ton of thread. Do that math. You are not paying very much at all for each of these spools of thread. Great deal for beautiful premium Floriani embroidery thread, one of our favorite embroidery thread brands. Okay, let's go down here. I have some other good stuff here. So I've got a great deal on the fusible bold tearaway. This is 50% off. This is a heavier, it's a fusible tearaway. And since it's bold, it's heavier duty. This is a great Floriani product, and right now it is 50% off. And so it is just a smoking deal. What is it? It's $13.49. So awesome deal on this guy. What else do I have here? I have the Quilt Builder card decks. 2 different Christmas ones. There's an applique Christmas set and just a regular Christmas set. These are a cute little, I should have opened one. Let's open. We're going to open one so you can see what they are. But there are all these little cards on the inside that you can use to make. See, it's a whole card set like this. And this is the applique one. And so it shows you, it has a whole bunch of little patterns built into it. So you can see all these little cards, and then has all of the little pattern instructions right there. And it comes in a cute little box. And these guys are also 50% off. So it makes them, the regular $18.95 is only $9.99 each. You know, if you start on holiday stuff now, it'll be ready by the holidays. It's a good time to start holiday projects, which is sort of fun on the holiday stuff. Next up, we have the design suite. So I have 4 of the Baby Lock design suites. Now, these are going to be kind of specific to people who have Baby Lock Radiances, Baby Lock Solarises, Brother Avenirs, Brother XPs that can use these. But what they are is they are design collections that allow you to do all of these different quilting designs. So I have 4 different collections. One is the holiday, which that's what this guy is here. It's the holiday collection. And I think that's what this package looks like for help. The website makes it a little more clear, but these are all the designs you get in holiday collection. And then we have the well, that's holiday collection 2, and then there's holiday collection 1, and I have both of them. Okay, so here's holiday collection 2 right here. This one was 2, the other one was 1. And then you have the fabric confetti collection, which is super fun, has all sorts of cute designs. And I think that one, that's Zandra Shaw, this one must be fabric confetti. That's what this one looks like. And they just do all these cute, on this fabric confetti one, where is it? I love this guy. Look, you guys, it's like a coyote howling at the moon with little stars. Like, what a cute quilting pattern. So fun. There's owls on this one, all sorts of cute stuff. The fabric confetti is great. And then this guy is the Zandra Shaw collection that has all sorts of florally style ones. There's a cute bee one up here, ladybugs, all sorts of really cute stuff. And that the Zandra Shaw one looks like this guy right here. So you can order these on the website. These are normally $100 and they're $39.99. That is more than 50% off. And if you come here to Tukwila, most of these notions, they're up to 50% off, but most of the stuff is like 50% off. We have a great deal on the notions here in Tukwila, but of course, all these notions on the website are also, the ones that I have are an amazing deal as well. And of course, you can order these and we'll ship them to you. Next up, we have a really cute table runner set. This guy right here is readily $75. It's on sale for $19.99. It's the Weather Vane Runner Kit. You get everything to make this cute runner kit. And this fabric is Riley Blake. So really good quality fabric. What a cute kit and what a great deal. You get all the fabric in there. And you get this little Cindy seam ripper little tool as well in the kit. That's my baby lock. Down here, we have some of the Floriani essential tool set. So these are some of my favorite tools, and I love the beautiful iridescent blue color. And these guys are normally $119, and we have them on sale for only $59.99. What a good deal. And you get all 5 of these scissors. You get the tweezer, you get the little bent scissor, you get the precision snip, you get the little mini applique, which is great. It's a duckbill, so if you're trying to do applique or something, and the snips, and they're the beautiful iridescent color. And Floriani makes really high quality scissors, so that is a great deal as well. Okay, let's go down here and see what else I have going on that's there on the website. There's a couple of items that are listed in the Notion section that I don't actually have out here, but they are also a good deal. So I do have some great deals on some Kimberbell kits. So some of these I have kitted for you where it's like the Kimberbell fabric collection and so for example, this is the Sweetheart Street set. So the way Kimberbell works is they often make a fabric kit. So this is kitted as one SKU on the website right now, where you get the Sweetheart fabric kit. It has, I should have opened this ahead of time. I didn't realize it was so hard to open. See if my nail can do it. It's always good filming when you watch someone, there we go, try to open something. But it comes with all the fabric you need. This is the design collection to make this really cute pillow, right? Very cute pillow. And it's coming with all of the embellishments. So it's like the whole kit here, and I have it priced super well. It's way lower price. If you've been thinking about this one, the thing to know about Kimberbell fabric kits is once they are gone, they are gone. So we have some left, and I just want to sell through them, so I heavily reduce them. And to give you an idea, if you're not familiar with Kimberbell, we can take a look at the Star Spangled one. This is one of the ones that's on the website. So this is the Star Spangled Beauty, and it is one of the ones that we have the fabric kit for, and we have the embellishment kit, and we have the designs. So you can see here, you see how cute this is, and you see how like there's like little bits, like this little bow. That's part of the embellishment kit, or some of like the vinyl, or like, you know, some of the fun embellishy things are what you get in the embellishment kits with Kimberbell. So that way, with this and the fabric kit, you can make exactly this quilt top. The backing is not part of the fabric kit. You just want to buy your own fabric for that. But the top, to make the top part, is all part of the fabric kit. And these are all embroidery designs. So, and these are in all the different formats. And what's great about them is like it does the whole quilt, the whole block in your hoop. So it's super easy, super fun. And if you want it to look identically like this, they have the kits. So that way it can look perfect, just like that. But we have a couple of different kits on the website that are Kimberbell at great deals. We also have the hopping down the bunny trail, which is a pretty fun one as well. This guy, oh, it's right side up. This guy makes this bunny one. We have that as well. And we have that with the embroidery design collection, or alone if you already have the embroidery design collection. Okay, let's see. Did I miss? Oh, I did. I got some more stuff. There are some OESD thread sets. So if you're familiar with Isacord thread, it is amazing, beautiful embroidery thread. And that's what's in these OESD thread sets. Now, these OESD thread sets are designed for specific design collections, but that doesn't mean you have to use them that way. So like the Thomas Kincaid set, right? You get all of this beautiful thread, right, in this cool case. And it comes with tons and tons of different colors. It comes with all the thread you would need in order to do this wall hanging. This is one of those tile scenes and uses a fair bit of thread, which is why it's nice to get exactly their colors. But also, if you're just looking for a deal on a thread set, any one of these you can get. I have them heavily reduced, and you can see I've got quite a few different ones, and they are just beautiful Isacord thread in here. So you don't have to, you know, they're beautiful Isacord thread. And even if you don't have the design collection, but you just want more Isacord thread, you can still buy the thread collection, if that makes sense. Or maybe you have the Thomas Kincaid design collection and you've been like sort of wanting to make it, but you weren't sure you had all the thread. Well, grab the kit while it's heavily discounted. It's going to work out great. Okay, and then finally that I have over here, and I have two more things there, that I have a couple Brother items. So this is called the Brother Dual Function Foot Control. And this works with most of the midline Brothers and baby locks, and it allows you with your heel. It's a foot control that allows you to have a heel tap. And so when you do the heel switch, you can change it so it could do your thread cutting, it could do single stitch, it could do reverse stitch. It just gives you some more hands-free options. And this guy, you know, the MSRP on it's like $340, and while I have them, I'm selling for $49.99 each. So it's a really nice addition to a brother or baby lock machine. The website lists the different machines that it works with, so you don't have to wonder. Okay, and then over here I have a couple of hoops. So if you have a multi-needle brother or baby lock machine, I have a deal for you. I have way overstocked somehow. This is what happens when you go through your warehouse. You just find stuff that is like too much. You want a lot of it. So I make a really good deal, and you get to save big and get some cool tools. So if you have a brother or baby lock multi-needle machine, I have a great deal on the Durkee hoops. So one of the Durkee hoop collections I have is the 7. This works on the 6 and the 10 needle, and it is the 7 piece combo pack. And so what you get is you get the frame here that hooks on your machine, and then you get all of these different hoop sizes that then hook right on here. You use sticky stabilizer, and sticky stabilizer is just super handy, right? You stick it, you use the sticky stabilizer here, and then you just stick your fabric or your garment or whatever right on there. And then they have all of these different sizes. It's a really great value pack. I think the value is normally like over $400, and I'm selling the whole kit for only $99. So if you have a multi-needle machine, great deal for this Durkee set. The other one that I have is this 12 by 14 hoop. So this is a very large hoop, and if you have the Brother software, you can make a design that flips, that's cut in half, or you can just have a really nice large hoop. Once again, as you're going to use the sticky stabilizer, that's how it works with these big hoops. So this is a 12 by 14 hoop that fits on the 6 and 10 needle brother and baby lock machines, and it's normally $263, and we have it on sale for $49 while they last. Okay, let's go take a peek at a couple other things, because there's more happening than just the machines, right? We have all the machines, but I also have like some great deals on things like AccuQuilt. So the AccuQuilt cutting system is amazing. If you have not seen it before, and you are a quilter, you should know about it, because it's one of these things where when you are cutting out like all those little pieces, so like this quilt over here was all cut out on an AccuQuilt. And that is a lot of pieces to cut out. And of course, we want it to be easy, we want it to be fast, and of course, we want them to be straight. The way the AccuQuilt system works is like this is the standard cutter, and it can cut up to 6 layers of fabric. I have 4 layers of fabric here. And then I just crank it through my machine here. And then when I pull this off here like this, it has cut look how much it cut. This was only 4 layers too. I could have done it with 6 layers. It has cut all of those shapes perfectly for me in one go, which is amazing. And what I have a great deal on is what we call a ready, set, go package. So you get this cutter, you get an 8-inch block cube set, and with the block set here, you can create 72 different block designs. And all of the dies are just inside here, and they show you in the book and in the instructions how to take these dies to make all of those different sets. You can see all the different dies are in here. And you get one of these books that shows you how to use that cube to make all these different blocks. And then you also get what is probably my favorite part of the AccuQuilt system. You get a strip cutter. Who here has had to, when you're trying to cut binding or you're trying to cut your border, then you like cut it and you go like this a little bit and it's totally messed up because it's so long what you're trying to cut? With this guy, you can fold your fabric back and forth, right, on here, and then it's going to make perfect 2.5-inch strips for you. So easy, so amazing. So this entire package normally sells online for $649. While I have them, they're only $4.99 each for that entire package. Everything that you see here, it's called a Ready, Set, Go, and it comes in a box that looks like this, with all of those bits in there. So awesome deal if you've been thinking about an AccuQuilt. So we're going to swing through the back of the room just so you can sort of get an idea. We also have great deals on long arm quilting systems and long arm quilting frames like the Cutie Breeze, the Mini Quilter, the Hummingbird. You can see in the back of the room here, we also have lots of long arm quilting systems. We have some great deals if you're coming to Tukwila on sit-down quilting machines. And I don't know if you noticed, we had sewing furniture back there that we sort of breezed by, but we have great deals on sewing furniture as well. But one of the deals that I have that is really amazing, if you've been thinking about a Handi Quilter Amara with Pro Stitcher, this is the Amara 20 with Pro Stitcher, or even just Amara 20 alone on the studio frame. It is one of our best-selling long-arm systems, and I somehow have too many of them in my warehouse. So I have brand new ones of these at a very good price, much lower than the internet. So if you've been thinking about it, call one of our stores or call our 800 number or chat. And this is one of these products that we can ship to you anywhere in the US, or you could pick it up at one of our local stores. You can also call any one of my store locations and they can give you pricing on all of these things, because all of the machines I have priced too low to tell you about it on this video, but I really wanted on the video for you to get a good idea of the breadth of all the different machines that we have on sale, because we have sergers, we have quilting machines, we have some Laura Star irons on sale, we have sewing furniture, we have sewing and quilting machines, we have embroidery machines, we have sergers. I think I already said sergers. I got a lot of sergers on the machines, so I'm going to keep saying sergers. We also have great deals on entry-level sewing machines. I have some machines that are starting for as little as $99 that are sitting in this room right now. So if you have been thinking about a new machine, give us a call, come into one of my store locations, or chat us, and we can give you pricing on any one of these. Even if you're not sure what machine, if you call us or come in, we can help you find a great machine at a great deal that's going to serve your needs. If there's a machine you've been dreaming of and we didn't talk about it today, it's probably also on special, because I have a tons of onesie machines where I have like one recertified machine or one pre-owned, or one machine. And so I can't talk about all of them at this video because it would bore you. It would take a very long time. But if you've been thinking about something, give us a call. We have a great deal going on now for our warehouse sale. And of course, if you live locally to somewhere closest to Tukwila, come on down tomorrow, because I've got great deals on notions, accessories, tools, fabric, vacuums. We didn't even talk about vacuums. I've got great deals on vacuums, on cleaning supplies. We just really cleared out the warehouse, and you can save big on a whole bunch of different things. So reach out, call a store, chat us, go to the website, and you can check out some of those notions that I just talked about, and we can help you find something amazing. So thanks so much, and have a great day.